Welcome, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Jen Hilman, and I invite you to roll out your mat and follow along with me today in part 2 of my Root Chakra series. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comments below, and subscribe to the channel. Then go ahead and roll out your mat, and let's get ready to flow. So we'll begin our practice sitting on your mat and getting grounded into your seat. Now, the root chakra is all about the legs, the hips, the feet, and grounding into the earth. So I'm going to guide you into a very particular seat today. So I'm going to have you bring one heel in towards your pubic bone and the other heel in front. So instead of crossing your legs, your feet are one in front of the other. Then we'll take your hands, grab a hold of your thighs, and roll the flesh of your thighs inward. So we do an inner spiral. So we rotate the thighs and the thigh bones inward. Then bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Lean forward slightly and scooch your sitting bones back. So you just kind of walk your sitting bones back, back, back. Then go ahead and walk your hands in and come back up into your seat. Now you're going to feel this is a different placement as you sit. So you've adjusted your pelvis slightly, so you're slightly forward in front of the sitting bones. You can feel the soft, fleshy part of your pelvic floor making contact with the earth. And this is the base of your root chakra. So as you close your eyes, bring all of your awareness to the floor of your pelvis, to the very base. And visualize there a deep, warm, glowing red light. Seeing it there, seeing it spiral, rotating, circulating, and pulsating with energy. Notice that from this seat, your spine can easily and naturally wave up towards the sky. You feel a natural sense of lift. Tuning into your breath now. Feel your breath moving and expanding all the way down to the floor of your pelvis. See if you can carry your breath that deeply into your body. Feeling it move in and out. As you inhale that breath, energize that root chakra so the light gets brighter and more vibrant. Then as you exhale, it's expanding and radiating its glowing red light. Take another full breath in, all the way down into the root, feeling grounded, feeling safe and secure in your body and on the earth. Let your hands relax on your knees, and we're going to begin to make some big circles, circulating from the hips. You can move at your own pace, starting to stretch and warm up the spine. Keep a connection to your deep and flowing breath. And when you feel ready, you can reverse direction, slowly beginning to make your way around the other way. Ooh, noticing how the spine is doing today. How are your hips? When you're ready, slowly come back to center. Coming back to a nice seat here. We're gonna hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and just give yourself a squeeze. And we're gonna move into a seated pigeon pose. So cross your right ankle over your left knee, planting that left foot firmly into the earth. Press against your mat and lift up through your chest. Press your right knee open towards the side as you breathe into the stretch in that right hip. You can gently rock your left leg side to side, just bringing in a little bit of movement, kind of taking the shape from right to left. And just notice how that feels. What new sensations become available. Just take those deep, full breaths all the way down into your hips. Visualize that radiant red light spilling into your hips and creating more space and openness. And coming back to center, extend your right leg out in front of you. You can open your left knee out towards the side and bring the sole of your foot to the inside of your right thigh. Sit up nice and tall, lengthening all the way up from the base of your pelvis. Hinging at your hips, begin to fold forward over the right leg. Even if you just pitch forward a few degrees, try to hinge at the hips instead of rounding through the spine. So we're really accessing this opening at the sacrum and the SI joint. Breathing into the hamstring. We want to focus this stretch in the back of the leg. Take another inhale here. See if you can lift your spine out of your waist. Then we'll exhale and round your spine forward to whatever degree. Just letting your head, neck, and shoulders relax. We deepen and soften into the stretch, allowing the muscles to open. And if you can reach your feet, you might give yourself a little foot rub. Massaging your fingers along the bottoms of your feet. It feels good to take care of your feet, to take care of your body. Doing self-massage is such a wonderful way to take care of yourself. And we'll slowly begin to rise. Rolling yourself all the way back up. Now we're going to open your hips towards the left. So the right leg is extended off to the side. Reach your left hand up and over towards your right toes. So we take a nice side body stretch along the left side of your waist as you reach over towards your right toes. So just breathing into it, noticing the stretch. Where can you bring more awareness into the pose? Then slowly rise, coming back up. Reach your right hand across to your left knee. Then twist your heart around to the left. So your right leg is going to rotate in the hip socket a little bit, okay? So we're bringing the right hip bone around as you press against your left knee and leverage yourself into a twist. Then slowly make your way back to neutral. Then reach your hands out in front of you and fold down the middle. To whatever degree, okay? Take care of yourself. Whatever you need to do to get your best stretch, that's the jam. That's it. We want to stretch that inner thigh. Breathe into the hip. Seeing that radiant red light cascading all the way down your thigh, into your knee and your lower legs. See if you can breathe that red light all the way down into the sole of your foot. And slowly rise, pressing yourself all the way up. You can rotate your hips back towards the front. Draw your right knee in, give yourself a little squeeze, then we'll move to the second side. So you can extend the left leg out in front of you, then rotate the right knee open. Okay, so we lift up all the way up from the base of your pelvis. So we feel that deep sense of lift. Okay, reach up through the crown of your head, take a big inhale, then hinge forward at the hips. So we're just folding at the hip crease, keeping the spine long, extending out from the very base of your spine, feeling that extension and that deep stretch behind the left hamstring. You want to breathe into that space. Allow the circulation to begin to flow. Okay, we'll take one more inhale. Reach up through your spine. Then we'll exhale and fold down. Just relax into it. Let the head relax. Let the neck relax. Let your shoulders round forward. Take those slow, deep, satisfying breaths. And if you can reach your feet, you might give yourself a little foot rub on the other side. Yeah. Something wonderful about self-massage is you always know like exactly how much pressure to use. You know exactly where the sweet spot is. Just take care of yourself here. Feel appreciation and gratitude for your feet. It's kind of a thankless job. All right, and when you feel complete, you can begin to rise. Rolling yourself back up to center, then we're going to open your hips towards the right side. So we rotate your hips so the left leg opens out. Then start to reach the right arm up and over, stretching towards your left toes. Reach, reach, reach through the right arm, feeling the stretch along the side of your waist. Breathe deeply, deepening your awareness, your presence and attention in this pose. And we'll slowly rise, coming all the way up. Reach your left hand across to the outside of your right knee. Press against your knee and rotate your left shoulder around. So we're working into a twist, right? The left hip is going to respond. So just don't resist. Allow it to open, feeling into your spine. Then we'll slowly release, coming back to a neutral seat. Then walk your hands right down the middle, folding over center. We stretch into the inner left thigh. So again, as things begin to open and we release tension, we're creating more space, even more energetic space to let that root chakra energy flow down into your legs. swirling around your knees, feeling stable and grounded all the way through the soles of your feet. Trusting in your body, trusting in the earth. Slowly rise, making your way back up to center, and we'll rotate your hips back around to the front. You can go ahead and draw that left leg in, give yourself a squeeze. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and come up and over into a forward fold. So you can shift your weight over into your legs, into your feet, then reach your hips up towards the sky. And as you begin to fold over your legs, just let yourself move around a little bit. We want to shift side to side, exploring the landscape, noticing what's going on. Okay? This is like each day is a new experience. Your body is constantly renewing itself. So every day, every time you come on your mat, you're greeting a new body. All right. So coming to center in your forward fold, grab onto your ankles and pull yourself forward. So we're really going to let yourself go deep. Tucking your chin. Think about nestling your face towards your shins, coming into a deep forward fold. Then when you inhale your next breath, lift and extend through your spine. Press your hands into your shins and extend your spine long, extending all the way out from the base of your pelvis. Lift your core up and in as you reach your heart forward. As you exhale your next breath, pull your belly to your spine and fold forward over your legs. Grab onto your ankles and pull yourself down. Then we'll inhale and extend your heart forward. Press your hands against your shins, extend through your spine, root your feet into the earth and feel strength in your legs. Pull your belly up and in as you exhale and fold yourself back down. Grab onto the ankles, pull yourself forward, your deepest fold yet. And then one more round. Let's inhale and lift. Extending through your spine. Press against your shins to help you find even more length. Hug your belly to your spine as you exhale and fold. Nice, easy fold over your legs. You can shift side to side or shake out your knees a little bit. You can take a rag doll and sway side to side. Just letting yourself kind of relax and take it easy here. Now rotate your toes 45 degrees, open to the sides, and we're going to sink your hips low, coming down into your Yogi Squat. So letting the hips go down, 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 all the way down to the ground level. We sink the hips low. Bring your elbows towards the insides of your knees. Press your knees apart. Try to lift your heart. Lift through the crown of your head and feel your spine extend long. We're going to take another full breath here, feeling into that hip stretch. Then bring your hands down to the floor. Walk your hands out in front of you. Tuck your chin down and round your spine. So we're just folding forward in your squat. Hang in there, my friends. We won't be here too much longer. See if you can breathe a breath of relaxation as you fold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk your hands back in. Press your hips up towards the sky, and we're just going to fold forward here. Folding over your legs with that 45-degree rotation. We get a stretch along the lateral parts of the legs. Then rotate your toes back to parallel, folding forward here. Slowly roll yourself up to standing. Coming all the way up. Root your feet into the earth, feeling strength and stability as you rise. Feeling your legs are sturdy. Breathe into a sense of trust and safety in your body. As long as you have your body, as long as you have your breath, you have a new opportunity for love, for happiness, for joy and peace. Feeling safe and at home in your body and on the earth. Yes. All right, my friends. You can bring your hands on your hips if you want. We're going to do some good knee exercises. You can do whatever you want with your hands, really. Okay, you're going to keep your feet parallel. We're going to do just some basic squats, sitting down low and sitting up. Easy. Reach your hips down and back as you sit up or sit down, right? Reaching squats. We're going to do 20. So this is 5. Keep going. Hug your belly in. Feel yourself strong, feeling power here. Try to keep the knees stacking over the ankles so the shins are parallel, right? As you sit down and back. We're at 12, 13, yeah, 14. Yeah, I guess we decided to go arms forward. That feels good. Sometimes I do like arms here, whatever. Okay, we go 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Now we're going to shift your weight into your left foot. You can keep your right knee or your right foot on the floor, but just let the right knee be soft and relaxed. So there's no weight in the right foot. Okay? Now we're going to do the same thing, up and down on the left leg 10 times. Here we go. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Some of you old school Jen Hilman fans might remember my workout dance videos. That was embarrassing, but it's out there for all the world to see. So you can go look it up now and get into some dance workout with me. Okay, we do 2 more. Down and up. Down and up. Now we're going to the right, shifting your weight over. We just keep the flow. Down and up. So you've got this left leg just giving you some stability and some support, but no weight. So we're really doing the work in the right leg. Try to keep the shins stable as you ride up and down. For 1 more, down and up. Nice work. Bring your hands onto your knees. Circle your knees around. Whew, yes, and then reverse the other way. Good for the ankles, good for the knees. Feeling so good. All right, now we're going to come back up to standing. Here we're going to rise up and down on the toes. Try to keep the legs extended. So we go up and down, up and down, up and down. So a little bit of a balance challenge. Try to focus your gaze out in front of you as you rise up and down. Noticing how it feels in the ankles. Maybe you can feel the strength engaging all the way up the backs of your legs. Just balancing as you rise up and down. We're going to do 5 more. You got it. A little bit more of a challenge than bending the knees. Last one here, up and down. Yes, okay. Again, shift your weight into the left foot. Lightly bend through the right knee. Then we're going to do the same thing, going up and down on the left leg. A little harder. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. We're just going to do 10 on one side. Okay, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we got it, 10. Switch to the other side. Right foot, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You got it. So honestly, you guys, I do this almost every day. I have knee injury that I have to take care of. So I do this exercise almost every morning when I'm brushing my teeth. So if you have knee issues, last one, you can stop here. Good job. Bring your hands on your knees, circle your knees around. If you have knee issues or ankle issues, these are easy exercises you can do every day. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. Okay? So coming back to center, we're just going to roll through the feet a few times. Articulating the little tiny bones in the feet. I like to come all the way up and over the toes and kind of stretch through the top of the foot. Okay, so just a few more here, just massaging the feet, right? Appreciating our feet. This is what's grounding us to the earth every single day. This is our most direct portal to the earth. Okay, coming back to center, we're going to do 10 little hops, bringing your hands on your feet, try to roll, or hands on your hips. You're going to roll through your feet as you hop up and down, okay? 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, we did it, okay? Good, now the repetitive, boring part of our practice is over. Bring your feet, we're gonna go big toes to touch. A little space between your heels so you see that the outer edges of your feet are parallel. Then sink your hips low, sitting down into a seat. Bring your hands onto your knees. Press up and out of your shoulders, lifting and extending through your spine. Sink your hips down and back, reaching your hips towards the back corner of your mat. Lift up through your chest as you hug your belly in towards your spine, feeling that beautiful curve in your back. Then reach your fingertips down and back, extending through your palms. Now glide your fingertips up parallel to the earth. Whew, so your chest is open wide. Now flip your palms to the sky and circle your arms all the way up towards the sky. Sink your hips down and back as you lift through your heart and chest. Then exhale and fold down over your legs. Woo! Let it go. Shake it out. So coming back to your normal breathing. One breath at a time. Slowing down. Right? So sometimes in life, manifesting what you want is hard. Sometimes it takes work. Sometimes it takes commitment. Sometimes you have to push a little harder than you think. But it's worth it in the end, right? You feel so good when it's done. Let's shift your weight over into your right foot. Extend your left leg up and back. Inhale your breath and extend your heart forward. Stretch and lengthen through your whole body. Then as you exhale, curl your left knee to your chest, round your spine, and slightly bend into the right knee. Then inhale and extend up and back. Lift your heart, lift your heels, stretch. Then exhale, curl it in. Squeeze through your belly as you round through your spine. Then inhale, lift and extend. Reach your heart forward, kick up through your heel, then exhale and curl it into center. Round your spine and squeeze. Then last time here, inhale and extend. Lift your heart, lift your heel. Then we're gonna lower down into a lunge. So let those left toes reach down and back to the back edge of your mat. Then go ahead and lower your left knee down to the floor. We're going to glide your hips back, extending through your right knee, coming to our half split. Inhale to lift and extend your spine, and even think about lifting your tailbone up and back. So you, instead of rounding your tailbone down, we want to lift the tailbone up. That creates a really different experience in the right hamstring. Take another inhale here, a big deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach your right fingertips to the sky, revolving through your heart. Roll your chest and shoulders around. Breathe into the IT band and the outer hip as you twist. Try to find length in your spine, reaching the crown of your head forward to deepen the stretch. Just what you wanted, right? Now lunge your weight forward to the right foot. You can bring your right hand to your knee and push your heart around, deepening the twist as you come forward in the lunge. Now bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand. See if you can grab a hold of the top of your left foot. Now, glide your hips back to make contact with your heel. So the heel and the hip touches. Try to keep that connection as you shift forward back into the right foot. So we really hug the left heel in as you shift forward into that lunge, deepening the stretch for 3, 2, 1. Release the left foot down. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Then bend into your elbows and slowly lower your chest down towards the floor. We're coming into lizard pose. So you may be able to bring your forearms down onto the mat. You could also bring your forearms onto a block. That can be helpful. Or you might just bend your elbows and let your chest sink low. As long as you're getting a good stretch into the inner hip and thigh, that's all you gotta do. You're crushing it. All right, we're gonna slowly come up. Pressing yourself back up. Now here's what we're going to do. Rotate your left knee 90 degrees on your mat. You're gonna open your hips out towards this left side and come up to kneeling. And then extend your right leg off to the side. Yep, you got it. So you're kneeling on the left leg, extending the right leg back. Reach your left arm up and over, stretching over towards the right side. You can glide your right hand down your shin, maybe even down to your ankle. We just take that nice good side body stretch across the left side of your waist, then slowly rise, coming all the way back up. Plant your left hand down onto the earth. Sweep your right arm up and over and roll your heart open towards the sky. This is a little supported back bend, rolling your heart and chest open. Slowly make your way all the way back around to the front. Walking your hands all the way to the top of your mat. Rotate your left knee back to its place. So taking a moment to come back into your lunge, we're going to tuck the left toes, lift your left knee, plant your hands against the earth and sweep your left leg up and back, and that's the right leg. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're in our tripod, down dog, right leg high. Stack your right hip over the left and bend the right knee. Twisted tripod. Feel your body stretch. Then slowly square your hips and release your right foot back down to the floor. Take some deep breaths here. In and out. Coming back to center, feeling grounded, calm, and peaceful. On your next inhale, shift forward into your plank pose. So shifting your heart over your hands. We're going to lift your right foot and hug your knee in towards your chest. Then we're going to hop and switch, stretching the right foot back and drawing the left knee in. Now we're going to alternate back and forth just like this. Right and left, switching, okay? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your hips up and back, downward facing dog. You can always come to child's pose if you need. We'll just take some deep breaths here and let yourself slow down. Coming back to center. Feeling the warmth, the energy of your legs. Then we'll inhale and extend your right heel up and back. Coming back into that tripod. Let's exhale and step forward into your lunge. Stepping into that lunge, situate your feet. Nice strong foundation in your legs. We're going to press all the way up into your high lunge. Stretching your fingertips high as you deepen into this lunge, feeling stable in your legs. We're going to reach up through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in, stretch up out of your waist. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and curl your heart open towards the sky. Inhale to reach your fingertips high. Exhale to bend your elbows, open through your chest. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your elbows, curl your heart open. Inhale, back to center. Spin your left heel down and open the right arm, or open out into your warrior two. I'm right there with you guys. I'm breathing with you. Feeling that heat, feeling that strength, right? We have to charge forward to bring our dreams into reality. So lunge into that right leg. Say yes to your warrior spirit. Then turn your right palm to the sky. Reach up and back. A rainbow of possibilities over your head. Then circle your arms all the way around, coming back to the floor. Spin your left heel to the sky. Reach your fingertips towards the front of your mat. We're going to launch forward into the right foot, kicking your left heel high. Then gently lower your left foot back down to the floor, coming back into your forward fold.
We're going to do the other side in an hour, right?
I know, right? I'm with you. I'm talking. I'm doing this and talking, trying not to lose my breath completely. Yes, guys. I know that when I'm getting tired, like you guys definitely are too. But hey, this is the work. This is the work of grounding into the earth. You know, it's moving through that density. You should like make a fist with your hands and just pound your fist into the earth. Like, yeah, manifesting my dreams, grounding into reality. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Yeah.
All right, now we're ready. Now we're ready for that second side. So shift your weight over into the left foot. We've got this. We're going to do it together. Extend your right leg up and back. We're going to inhale and lift your heart and spine. Kick it up as deep breath in. Then exhale, curl it into center. Round your spine, squeeze. Then inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in, squeeze. Again, one more round, in and out. Lift and extend. Exhale and curl it in. Squeeze through your core and center. Then one more time, extend your leg long. Lift through your heart. Then lower down to your lunge. Whew. So set up a good lunge for yourself. Then we'll lower your right knee to the floor and we're coming all the way back into your half split. So extending through your left leg, we want to lift through your heart and chest. Curl the tailbone back, so really accentuate the stretch in the left leg. Yeah, Ellen's taking off layers. That means we're really doing it. Yes, even in the snow. Take another inhale here, feeling that good stretch into the hamstring. Then we'll exhale and just bow forward. Rounding through your shoulders, rounding through your spine. Deepening the stretch in the left leg feels so good. Then inhale to lift. Extend your heart forward and we're opening your left fingertips to the sky. Revolved half split. Yes. Lengthen through your spine. Reach the crown of your head forward as you rotate your chest and shoulders around. So really feeling that rotation in your spine. Stretching into the IT band. Now here we're going to shift forward. Weight into the left foot. You can bring your left hand to your knee. Then press against that leg and deepen the twist. So we'll give yourself some help. Pushing against that left arm. We get a nice juicy rotation in your spine. Then bend your right knee. Reach back for the top of your foot. Once you've got the foot, move your hips back to make contact with your heel, right? So we pull the hips back. Then once you have connection, keep the heel glued to the hip as you shift forward back into the left foot, right? So it's just approaching the stretch in a slightly different way. And, really gives you just all of the stretch. So we want to breathe deep into it, open the tops of the thighs, open through the front of the hip. Then gently release the right foot back down to the floor and circle your left arm around to the inside of the left foot. Then we'll slowly bend into your elbows, lowering your heart down towards the earth. We come into our lizard pose. Breathe into that left hip. Charging up that radiant red light, one breath at a time. Allow the energy to flow. Allow the blockages to be opened. Creating more space, more opportunity, more freedom. Then slowly make your way back up. And then we're going to rotate, turning the right knee 90 degrees on your mat. You'll come all the way up into kneeling. Then we're going to extend the left toes out towards the front of your mat. Now circle your right arm up and over, and you can glide the left hand down your leg. So we're moving into that side body stretch, opening through the right side of your waist, breathing slow and deep. Enjoy, savor this moment. Then slowly come all the way back up. And lower your right hand down to the back of your mat. Circle your left arm up and around and begin to roll your heart open towards the sky. Open through your chest, little back bend, heart opening. Then slowly make your journey back around to the front of your mat. Right, so take your time. Make your way there, rotating the right knee back to its place, bringing your hands back to their place. Then we'll curl your right toes under, lift up the right knee, then sweep your left leg up and back, tripod. Stack your left hip open and bend into the left knee. Press down evenly through both hands, anchoring into the earth as you twist your hips around. Then slowly release the left foot back down to the floor. And take a few deep breaths here or in your child's pose. Let yourself recharge. Okay, we've got one more cardio push. And then we'll wind it down and celebrate our success. So when you're ready, we're going to come back into our plank pose. Inhale to shift your heart forward over your hands, elongating through your spine. We lift the left heel, hug your knee to your chest. And when you're ready, alternate, switching back and forth, hopping right to left. Okay, here we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Press back into your down dog. Rest down in your child's pose. Be wherever your body wants to be, coming back to your center, coming back to your breath. At the end of your exhale, we'll prepare to move back into our tripod, shifting your weight into your right foot. Inhale and lift the left leg high. Then step it on through, coming all the way forward into your lunge. Tone the strength of your legs. Stabilize in your foundation. Then we rise all the way up. We will not be held back by the limitations of our mind, but rather trust in the strength of our body and our will. Inhale, lift up, reach through your fingertips, hug your belly up and in. Then exhale, cactus the arms, curl the heart open, manifesting my dreams. Woo! Inhale, stretch, reach your fingertips high, lift. Exhale, curl your heart open, shining your heart. Inhale, reach up, stretch through your fingertips. Tone the strength of your legs, feel supported, feel strong, even if you're shaking. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. We're gonna open to warrior 2. Spin that right heel down. Open your hips and chest. Lunge deep into the left leg. Even if you're trembling, it doesn't matter. Life is scary, life is hard, life is challenging sometimes, but here we are. Reach your left palm to the sky. Reach up and back, a big old rainbow of yes over your head. Blessings to you. Then circle the arms all the way back around. Spin your right heel to the sky. Reach your fingertips forward. Launch into your standing split. Kick the right heel high, then gently release the right foot all the way down. Shake it out. Yes, beautiful work, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead and lower your hips all the way down to the floor. Roll onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. So this is like our little reverse child's pose. So let your breathing slow down. Let your body and your mind slow down. Then bring the soles of your feet down to the floor. Walk your feet apart to the edges of your mat, and then just let your knees fall into center towards each other. This is a really great restorative posture that decompresses the SI joint and the low back. So if you deal with sciatic stuff or like deep low back stuff, this is a really great posture to decompress some of that. You can do it in your bed, you could do it on the floor, you could do it on the couch, whatever. Probably a firmer surface would do you more good, but the position itself really just helps to open up compression in the joints. Then open your left knee off to the left side. We're going to let both knees fall to the left. You can stay right here if this feels good, or you can cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee. So the weight of the left leg gives you a little bit deeper stretch across the top of the right thigh. And just notice where the sensation arises. What feelings do you feel? And can you send your breath to those places and invite more space, more relaxation, more openness and flow to allow that root chakra red radiance to flow through your hips, your pelvis, your legs, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. We'll slowly begin to unwind. Make your way back to center. Coming back to that starting position with the feet wide and the knees falling into center. Notice if this position feels different to you now. And then we'll take it on over to the right, letting both knees fall towards the earth. And you can stay right here if you like this, or you can cross your right ankle over the left knee and allow the weight of the right leg to deepen your stretch on the left side. And tuning in deeply, become aware where the sensation arises. And can you send your breath and that radiant red light all the way down to those places? Slowly, slowly, make your way back to center. And hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a gentle squeeze. Feeling gratitude for your body and for your life and for your home and for the earth where you live. And extend your legs out in front of you, letting yourself begin to relax on your mat Just making any little adjustments so that you feel comfortable and at ease. And feel the density of your whole body, softening into the earth like soft, wet mud. Feeling your body dissolve into the earth, becoming one with her. Feel yourself unified with the earth, like a tree or a flower or a caterpillar. You belong to this earth, and she is providing everything for your survival. You are safe here. You are welcome here. Your presence, your being is enough just because you are. Detached from the doing or the needing. Allow yourself to simply be and find contentment there, at home on the earth, at home in your body, at home with your breath. Take a deep, full breath in, all the way down into your pelvis, into your hips, and maybe all the way down your legs into the soles of your feet. And exhale completely, letting it all go. Breathing out to the bottom of the breath. And slowly begin to wiggle your toes. Feeling the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments and the bones animating themselves, moving just with a thought. Feeling your body respond to your commands to move, to roll, to shift. And stretch your arms over your head, Stretching your whole body long. Slowly roll yourself over to one side and begin to press yourself up into a seat. So bringing yourself all the way back to center. You could even come back to that same seat where we began, bringing one heel in front of the other, walking the sitting bones back. As you settle back into this seat, just feel your root chakra connecting to the earth, feeling grounded and safe, knowing that you're taken care of, you're provided for, your life is no mistake. Bring your hands to prayer position at your heart, bowing your head to all of the light within you. Acknowledging yourself and the greater mystery of it all. Giving thanks and gratitude where you can. Thank you for allowing me to guide you on this journey and to walk with you on the path. It's truly an honor and a joy. I look forward to our next meeting. Until then, namaste.